Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Not Another Freaking Podcast, formerly Not Another Freaking Wrestling Podcast. I am one of your hosts, and I'm over here worshiping Baphomet. I'm JD.
I'm the 17-time Victory Royale champion as of today, Shane Daniels, the Carpet City Draw.
And I'm Jake Murphy. I'm not part of the solution. I'm part of the fucking problem because I'm the reason we had to do a third take on the intro.
And I am obviously the promoter of Clash at Carpet City, the guy that books the Carpet City Draw, Shane Daniels, the guy that books Mr. Clash at Carpet City, Jake Murphy, and the guy that lost to TY at Clash at Carpet City. I am TY.
How did you lose to yourself?
No, I said the guy that lost.
No, he was talking about you, dummy.
Yeah, you lost.
He
books
gave
the guy
us
that
all
lost.
these full, man.
Oh, got
Tyler,
it.
I just want to say something
Yes.
too.
Yes.
I don't know if you've just became this. You've perfected the fucking joke dynamic. You hit the right punchline at the right time, especially when we do territory wars. Like, I lose my shit just listening to you. And I know you're a wrestler, but maybe you need to look into comedy. I really think.
More on that later.
Yeah.
Well, let's discuss comedy. I love stand-up comedy. I like it when people talk about stuff that they don't know what they're talking about, and it makes me laugh, and that's comedy to me. Like Dump Sanders when he's running a wrestling show. That's comedy to me.
What about that one? What about the promoter over in McDonald? Is that comedy to you too?
It is when he thinks he's a superstar when a show does good, and now it's pretty terrible.
Or when he's not paying his workers?
Damn.
Or not knowing the difference between
That's a
win and
legend,
win.
because I know. But
I have no
shots
dog
fired
in this
early.
fight.
Shots fired early. My bad.
no, it's okay.
Tactical nuke.
Well, I feel like I'm forgetting something else. We'll more on that later, but we'll figure it out.
So
Thanks
when-
to viewers like you.
Thank you.
If we ever do merch for the fucking show, can we just get more on that later shirts?
We should.
I can
Oh.
get
Tyler's
this
face.
Yeah.
done. Tyler, we'll have to come up with some kind of fucking Tyler face to put on there, and you have to recreate it because
It's got to be the quote fingers. More on that later.
That's perfect. More on that later.
God damn
Who
it.
caught this?
Send me this picture.
And on the back of the shirt, it says this shirt brought to you by T-shirt wearers like you.
Send
Marketing
me this
genius.
picture because I will have this done by the end of this recording.
We have this picture deep in the messages. I'll have to look through that. Anyway, Shane, you finished your story today, buddy.
I did.
I'm so proud of
the
you.
story before Cody. On the yeah, 3 days. 3 days been playing fucking Fortnite with my son and Richard Jenkins of all fucking people. I didn't know Richard Jenkins was such a great Fortnite player. He does get a little fucking crazy, doesn't he, JD?
He does. He likes to play Mr. Brightside randomly and then show everyone where we're at so they can start shooting at us.
Yeah, my child did that as well. They just thought.
My God.
Oh,
Those
try
two
being
are
in there with Will and Richard Jenkins and the child when they're on that shit. They literally, I got off the game one night and my son calls me and I had told him to brush his teeth before he went to bed. And then Richard Jenkins and Will wanted to inform me that they were going to brush their teeth as well.
That's really responsible of them.
I know.
It is.
Because they didn't want me to go to bed worried about their teeth.
That's good.
But yeah, we've got also my brother was in there too, so we've just been playing with everybody, and we finally got a win today after 3 days of coming in second place.
Your son's pretty good.
He is really good.
He's like me. He's a sweat.
You should see him play Call of Duty. He honestly wants to try to become a pro gamer. So I think he can do it if he keeps doing it.
I'm gonna have to
That
call
is
this because he's pretty damn good too.
that's a tough job.
It is.
Damn, he's gonna be a fucking pro footballer and a pro fucking gamer. Let's go. I'm in.
Yeah, I know.
Team Baby Shane, let's go.
Wants to be
I have
a fucking Oregon Duck.
I'm with
I
it. Let's
heard-
go.
I heard Macarena and Mr. Brightside today more times than I ever care to ever again in my life. I'm not even gonna lie.
Monster Mash too.
Monster Mash I didn't hear as much. It was both of them using the Macarena emote and then doing the Mr. Brightside emote. And I was just like, kill me.
Bro, we had 17 kills in one of the games we played. Me, my brother, and him, and we still came in second place. We took out like 6 different squads.
Let's real quick talk about the one match we lost really horribly because we all 4 of us at full health, and there's one other fucking person on the map.
I think he had that fucking mythic shotgun.
We all went after the son of a bitch, and he just killed all 4 of us, and then did the big guffaw at us after we all died.
Yeah, he fucking wore my ass out with that shotgun.
Yeah. That was kind of ridiculous.
You know who else got worn out by a shotgun?
Kurt Cobain.
Exactly what I was about to say. God damn it.
Brother. See, but it's okay. Shane can make that joke because he's a Nirvana fan. I don't know. Like, do you have the Nirvana fan card? Are you allowed to make the Kurt suicide jokes?
No,
I
hate
literally
Nirvana.
have a
You're not
picture.
allowed.
I literally have a picture of him with a gun in his mouth behind me.
Well, I have a fucking picture of him as a skeleton wearing a funny hat on my wall framed over here.
But I also have a giant poster of him in a dress playing guitar because that's one of my favorite pictures.
I mean, dunk on them all you fucking want, though. Like, the entire reason I ever picked up a stringed instrument was because of that band.
Best thing that came out of Nirvana was the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sure, but I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you because, like, I fucking love the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl's the best thing to happen to rock and roll since rock and roll.
Dave Grohl's the best thing to happen to music since music.
That'd be Lemmy.
No, that's Dave Grohl. I'm sorry.
No, Lemmy rules.
And it might be George Michael too, so we'll see.
Go wait in the fucking car.
No.
Can we talk real quick about what Barry did to everyone at the Ego Show last night?
Well, Whamageddon?
Yes. Tell me about that, because I wasn't there, but he just posted something about it on Facebook, and I laughed my ass off.
I just started playing it because you know how Barry does with the beginning of shows. He always has like a meticulously crafted playlist for house music when they're letting fans in and stuff. And but he started with the typical because it's December, Christmas music, whatever, and then just fucking shredded the plot and just hit everybody with some fucking wham real quick. And
How many people were pissed?
Oh, I don't know. I was in the back.
Damn.
Your boy Tiger Kid was excited as fuck about it because apparently he loves wham.
Fuck Tiger Kid.
No, he sang a lot of it in the
Fuck
locker.
that motherfucker, man.
I mean, if you've never heard a guy with an intermediate grasp of the English language and a thick Japanese accent try to sing wham, you're in for a treat. Like,
That doesn't sound like a treat. I think you pronounced
it was
hell
fun.
wrong.
my man's was doing karaoke and shit. Japanese karaoke is usually like in a booth and the people you're with are there. Nah, the Tiger Kid was singing to everybody.
Yeah, it was.
Anybody that listened.
I tell you, man. I think Tiger Kid brought a little too much sake and didn't want to share. I'm pretty sure.
He never wants to share.
Like it's in a care package. That's just expensive. Send it to him.
What? I'm not sending anything to him for Christmas.
So
I mean,
Barry,
family back home.
No.
Barry, while he may have whammed about 100 some odd people, did you hear about the guy in England who like whammed an entire soccer stadium on December 1st?
No, I heard about that. That's good.
Yeah, dude, fantastic. Like over 7,500 people all at once. And people were pissed.
Oh, can we not talk about how Tyler and his buddies fucking Mariah carried the fuck out of about 150 people last night?
Wait, what did you do, Tyler?
That was awesome. So, Andrew Thomas, myself, and Artist, we all went out and we danced our way to the ring. And I'm pretty sure Tiger Kid was. I heard chuckles.
I'm to tell that it was a full face mask. You can't tell if he's laughing or not.
Well, I mean, he looks the same regardless, but there was some chuckles there. I mean, everybody was getting down with us. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty positive they were. Maybe there were some boos, but I mean, they were having a good time. Let's not fool each other. They loved the Mariah Carey song. It was genius.
That was hilarious.
It is. It was. And it was the first time in years that I actually danced to the ring. And I danced like I was a rosebud in NXT.
All
I
right.
wanted to come out to I Don't Believe in Santa Claus by the Vandals, but I didn't get to come out to music, so.
That's dumb.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
So, for reference, we're recording this on December 17th before we start this next part, just so you have a reference point for where we're at. Pepsi Phil and Seth Rollins met in the ring this week. And that was a fire-ass promo segment.
Yeah,
Two
it
ugly
was.
people looking at each other. That's fun.
Huh?
I said two ugly people looking at each other. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's a goofy looking motherfucker.
No, you want goofy. Look at Shane. Oh, sorry. Love you, dude.
No, he looks like somebody ordered fucking Jared Leto off Wish. And to quote the fucking prophet, Bobbert Fish, folks, where's the lie? Tell me he don't look like Jared Leto.
Hey, sing the kill for me.
Sing what?
Or from yesterday.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a cult, so
Oh,
Give it
I'm
time.
sure he does. I'm sure he does.
I don't
Sure,
know.
he got
They
a
do
bit
the
of-
little.
the little whoa whoa song dance
There you
thing.
go.
Yeah, okay. So maybe he does have a cult. Okay, yeah, I can see it now.
And that motherfucker's voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard to me. Like he is one of the single most annoying fucking people in the wrestling business to me. Like he talks and I just leave. I'm done.
Who, Shane Daniels?
No, fucking Seth
Oh.
Rollins and that
Oh.
laugh.
My bad,
So
Shane.
you weren't at all excited about that promo, or
Absolutely not. I'm sick
you
of
didn't
looking
think
at
either? You didn't think that segment was good at all?
Sure. I mean, it's fine. It was certainly.
Are you looking forward to the match?
Yeah, all right. I mean, the match should be fine.
The
Yeah, I'm middle of the road.
one
about it.
man
Like, I'm not-
excited about Pepsi Phil is not excited about what he's doing. I'm just glad he's done with the I'm home.
Oh well, I mean, that was just to get him back over again. Whatever.
Ugh.
Same thing Cody did when he came back, and you guys were all excited about that. What do you guys want to talk about? The better fucking Pepsi Phil promo though was the one where he showed up in NXT and he came out to talk to Shawn Michaels wearing a fucking Bret Hart hoodie.
That promo was weird though. Like they had no idea what they were going out there to do. They just went out there.
But it was fine. I liked it. It's like nice hoodie. It's like sorry, I left all my Shawn Michaels merch at home.
I feel like CM Punk's the only person in modern wrestling who can get away with being both a Bret Hart and a Shawn Michaels mark.
I guess that's another reason I may like him because I am also that guy. People tell me to pick a lane. I'm like, oh fuck you. They're the two reasons that I wrestle. Those two guys specifically.
I will say though, after a few weeks ago, I said I was not excited about any stories I could tell. I might be excited about this one.
Punk and Seth.
Yeah,
Do you think
I mean,
there's
it's-
shoot animosity, or do you think that's all played up for the internet?
I think there's shoot animosity, but I think a lot of it's played up. I think they probably have some shoot problems with each other. It would make sense, but like
You wrestled for how many years,
almost 10.
Tyler?
Almost 20.
Shane,
15, 16.
20 for me. How many times have you guys ever went out and wrestled somebody and made money with somebody that you didn't necessarily fucking like?
0.
Like literally every match I had almost.
You know what?
Fuck
JD?
off! You wrestled me, dickhead.
Did you have heat with me on my last show?
No, I don't think so.
Hey!
Hey!
We'll do the intro again.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Not Another Freaking Podcast. I'm your host, Will Diamond, and brought to you by our proud sponsors, Suave Soap or whoever.
No, they are not our sponsors. We can't actually say that.
All right, sorry, my bad. Let me try again. Brought to you by our proud sponsors, Warner Brothers LLC.
We can't say that either.
All right,
They are not sponsoring us.
hear me out. Brought to you by our proud sponsors, Starbucks.
Nope, not them either. We cannot say they are our sponsors. Sorry.
All right,
Also, fuck
fine.
Starbucks and their union busting
Fine.
bullshit.
Brought to you by our proud sponsors, Walmart.
God damn it, William. It got worse with every one of them.
We're back with another episode. And I've got some little miscreants here with me. I've got JD, I've got Shane, and I've got Yake. And of course, how could I forget the man himself? Thank you, Sutton.
Oh my god.
For the record, though, fuck Walmart. I worked for those dickheads for a decade, and it was like the worst 10 years of my life. I met my ex-wife working there.
So, William, to catch you up, so far we've talked about Shane finishing his story. He got his
I love
first
when
Fortnite
Shane
dub.
finishes. It's my favorite thing.
Right in your mouth.
Oh, God.
Right between the eyes, baby.
He drove the
Um,
camel through the eye of the storm. This shit ain't nothing to him, man.
And currently we have been talking about Pepsi Phil and Seth Rollins on Monday.
Cool, so let's talk about some cool shit. So I finished RoboCop, and let me tell you, that game amounts to far more than Philip will ever amount to in his entire body of work, because not once has Philip said the words, "You're coming with me dead or alive, slime balls." No, he just says lame shit that doesn't mean anything. Like, oh, how are you gonna take that blood money from Saudi Arabia when he's gonna work Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that he went to the Miz and told him to go suck a blood-covered dick, and now he's gonna do that himself.
Oh, he's gonna do more than suck that shit. He's gonna ride that shit till the cows come fucking home. Because CM Punk is a man that stands for nothing, is nothing, and is about nothing. He is shock buzz, and whatever he knows the demographic will eat up.
He's a
He
smart
has
businessman.
never actually. No, he's just a carny. He's no better than. Cut this one out, JD.
Oof. All right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I wrong? Tell me how. Tell me how I'm incorrect.
You are.
Where's the lie, Bobbert Fish?
You're on a fucking roll tonight.
I need you to bleep who I said, but keep everyone's reaction.
I can bleep that.
Bet.
I got you.
You can do
We're
that.
talking about
Because I'm sorry. Am I fucking wrong? What's the difference other than one is short and fat?
Yeah, too bad he has a contract.
Well, if you didn't beat the shit out of your trainees, then maybe he would too.
Oh my
I beat the
God.
shit out of other people's trainees. What's that make me?
Every other wrestler in the Southeast.
Yo!
That's fair.
I was just following orders.
I mean, but yeah, RoboCop, Rogue City, man, phenomenal fucking game. Now that I've gone cover to cover, incredible fucking finale in such a grandiose way that it's insane that they pulled off the finish for the game that they did, working around multiple movies worth of established RoboCop lore.
Wow. Speaking
While
about
also touching base on every fucking facet of RoboCop lore you could want. You get to fight RoboCop 2 from RoboCop 2.
Will, what was that game we were talking about last night that you wanted us all to play for the show?
Lethal Company.
That's it. Yes. That's the one we all need to play that shit.
Is that the
Straight.
Markiplier game that you
Yes.
filmed?
Markiplier played that. Yes.
I don't know. I assume he played it. I assume everyone on YouTube is playing it because it is high quality entertainment.
It sounds like fun. We should do that and then stream it for everyone. Only we can sing the "We Love the Company" song like Mark did. We love the company.
I only love the Christmas tree ship that brings me things I buy because of the jingle it plays.
What is
There
that?
you go.
It's like a little ice cream truck jingle, but it's you'll understand one day.
well, the child
you're
the
older,
child will
Tyler.
be glad to know that you finished RoboCop finally.
Good. Child, go buy it with your dad's
Child.
credit card.
Fuck no. Do not buy it.
You must not like. He's drinking that water so aggressively. Did you piss him off?
No. I'm good.
No, it looks like you put an extra grip on the thing and you.
Maybe it's really slippery in there.
Yeah. You know what? Everybody's getting something to drink. Maybe I need to get to my white mocha drink that I had the other day, or what Richard Jenkins had the other day.
Are you in one of those moods, Tyler?
Oh, I've been in one of those moods since Richard Jenkins came on that episode. So
I'm just over here drinking Matt Sell specials.
I'm over here drinking life.
that
'Cause
also
I'm
involved
better
the
than all of you.
fridge to get it, and I just don't want to get up right now.
That's where I'm at right now, Tyler, is I just don't want to get up and go in the other room to grab my shit.
Yeah. So speaking of Fortnite, I had the pleasure to play hide and seek with Richard Jenkins, Shane
Richard
Daniels.
Jenkins goes so hard on prop hunt. It's wild.
They sucked.
Oh no, they're not like their only good hiding spots are bullshit hiding spots where it's like, oh, with how the camera is, you literally cannot see me if I am this
They
thing.
didn't find me not one single time.
Oh, I'm an expert at hiding from them that I have to constantly do the little whistle taunt to like throw them a bone because I don't want to be that person, because there'll be points where they'll just walk clean right by me.
Dude, they
And just
didn't even look in the area where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how to get to the area that you were at.
You want me to
Matt
tell you
did
where I
y'all
was
do?
at?
Did you do
I'm
the
going to tell
Toy
you where I
Story?
was at. I was in the basement.
Okay.
You
I thought
motherfuckers didn't even come down there.
so I figured out how to get to the basement like later on. So,
I guess you've never watched fucking Home Alone because we were in Kevin McAllister's house.
I didn't know
Oh,
Kevin
hell yeah.
in the back of his yard though. He lived in Chicago.
But the house was pretty much the same.
Okay.
Tyler really went into this game of Fortnite saying, this is not real Chicago. I don't know where I am.
Well, I had an open mind and I was blown away.
Clearly you did not have an open.
He just randomly, in the first game, he just randomly spawned in there and I killed him twice.
I'm
Yeah, he
dead.
did. Yeah. Yeah, that he got me.
I should have been playing Fortnite with you guys a lot sooner than I did.
Yes, you should have. Me and JD be putting in the fucking work on that shit.
I mean, I would have
And
joined.
then, but although even just the trios rounds we were running with Child, that shit was And granted, we did have the massive handicap advantage of having a child playing Fortnite with us grown-ass adults. But
Yo, fuck that. I
no,
clean up
we were
on those
clearing,
damn games.
which is what I was just saying.
I will say,
You and I, when we run duos, are a menace until we hit the
Yes.
final two.
I will say, I will give the Devils their due. JD and Child were fucking cleaning up, calling shit out before we even got it. JD was fighting like 3 fucking dudes for like
That's Jake's.
until we got over there to help him.
And I'm like, I got it.
JD handles high stress situations in that game like how I think I do when I run into them.
Man, I don't know what it is about that game, but like, I guess you can call me a sweat, but like, I fucking clean up on kills on that shit. Like,
You do.
like when I was playing with the dub we got, I was saying earlier, I got like 7 kills in that match. We played second in one match, and I had like 9 in that match.
I feel like I get the most kills when I choke in the end, because there was one game we were doing the other day. It was me, Jenkins, Shane, and the child. And combined, we had like 30 kills.
Yeah, we were like cleaning
And
up.
like,
we
I'm
fucking,
sorry, but if we have wiped out over a quarter of the fucking lobby, then
You
no,
should
that's
win.
some crazy shit. And then no, it was literally some, and what always fucking happens to me, because I like to play on build, because people that build
Fuck builds.
aren't actually good at shooters, and they have to
He's
build
actually right.
to cover up their imperfections and flaws. And building is for dorks and nerds. And if you build, your bloodline will not survive the winter. Your crops are going to be overrun by locusts. A mammoth will probably trample your house and crush at least one member of your family. And they
And you'll
will
have to watch
know.
Dolph Ziggler matches on repeat.
Yeah, and then you have to watch Dolph Ziggler work. You have to watch the singles feud of Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin
And
for the remainder of the year.
I'm gonna say this because I know a couple of people on Facebook said, "Hey, we want to play with y'all. We need to set that up. Play with these."
Only if they're good. I'm not playing with no fucking bums.
Yeah, I'm not fucking pulling the weight for everybody, all right?
Hey, I did my fucking part.
Oh, you did. No, I'm not complaining about you.
I'm
Richard
allowed to complain
Jenkins, on
about
the
you
other
because
hand.
only time we've played is when you're very much ready for bed.
Yeah.
Oh, me? Yeah.
No, Shane.
Oh. Well, hell, y'all. Almost every time this week, I got a message from y'all saying, "Hey, y'all want to play Fortnite?" It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm getting ready for bed.
Dog, that's when I get off work.
My ass is old.
That's why I message y'all as soon as I get off work, because I know my window of time is very narrow. So it's like, I already know this is during the tail end of both of y'all's nights, so I'm going to see if I can catch y'all before the end of it.
Now, you won't hardly catch me through the week because of your work schedule.
Yeah.
You'll get me if I'm not playing WoW.
When you should be playing Lethal Company with us.
We love the company.
And this brings up another topic that we are talking about: Twitch.
Yep.
Starting a Twitch. You can,
Yeah, I think after the beginning of the year, we should start like a podcast Twitch channel where different numbers of us can jump on, stream, talk, chat, and entertain people. It probably won't be anything, like I said, that happens until the beginning of the year, but it's an idea we should float out there.
You're going to have to explain to me how that fucking thing works, though. 'Cause
hold
I am
on,
a
no, wait.
humble caveman and don't understand technology.
How about that Memphis After School Satanic Temple Club?
Man, that shit's tight.
I wish I had Satan Club when I was in fucking high school.
Well,
would've
you go
named-
back to school and do it.
So there's like a lot of people slandering this, saying they're devil worshippers and blah blah blah. First of all, the Satanic Temple does not worship the devil. You can go back to our interview with Trevor Aon to get more information about that. Long time ago, but he spells it out for you in this on this podcast.
Yep.
Secondly, if you read into the tenets of the Satanic Temple, morally they are on higher ground than most Christian churches.
True.
And if you're gonna allow after school Christian clubs, you gotta allow everything else.
Yep.
Well, that's what you get when you make it, federal and stuff like that about religion.
Well, what state
Yep.
did you say this happened in?
Tennessee.
Now, this is in Memphis. The after school club thing is in Memphis. The thing I was telling you guys about earlier, I think was in. I just sent it to you guys a minute ago. Give me a second.
Iowa.
At the Iowa Capitol, someone beheaded a statue of Baphomet because they said their Christian values drove them to do it.
Goddamn, hit him with
Oh
the
no,
goddamn
homie
Ames
that
strike.
did it is literally his whole angle is just crazy stunts on par with that, in just pulling the religion card or my morals and values. But it's like, no, you're just wild.
They hitting him with the Jebediah Springfield. Like, for fuck's sake, man, how are you gonna sit there like, my Christian values told me to go and deface a fucking state-funded? Well, is it state-funded? It should be state-funded. It's religion.
It is. Well,
Yeah,
I don't think it's not state funded, but it was. There's a statue in the There was a statue in the Capitol because they couldn't keep it out, basically.
Right. So you're gonna go on to like a government fucking into a government building and deface a thing. What part about that is
Oh,
at all-
see, but you're also overlooking a very key part. Not only did he go into a government building, it's his fucking job. He works in said
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
that changes everything.
he's a lawmaker. So what's wild to me is like, I guarantee if this was a Confederate statue, motherfucker would have been up in arms.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's Iowa. They don't give
But
a fuck about
also,
Confederacy.
by
They
the-
had Confederate statues in
By
Iowa.
this jurisdiction, I should have been allowed to swing on old people when I worked at Olive Garden. It's the same fucking. It's the same difference.
He's not wrong.
Oh,
You ever
man.
dealt with old people at Olive Garden?
No.
All right.
You haven't
I
seen.
hate fucking Olive Garden.
The breadsticks.
Dealing with
awesome.
old people
Worst.
in there is like being trapped in the third act of Jacob's Ladder.
Homie, you're getting deep over here.
But then right before the end, when you realize he was dead all along, it restarts back to the party.
So it's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
Yeah, but exclusively the worst parts of Jacob Ladder. The beginning of the day is the part where he's hallucinating at the party at his girlfriend's part, where he sees the devil having sex with his girlfriend in the middle of the crowd. That's the beginning of the day. And then the end of the day is literally just 10 seconds before the reveal that, oh, he actually died in Vietnam the whole time.
Oh.
Service industry, gang, gang.
Tyler, what are your
Shane?
thoughts on it?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Why are we destroying stuff? I mean, why we gotta do
Devil's advocate.
that? Yeah, but I mean,
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. And it was
God
just
damn
one
it.
of those fucking days.
it is.
You just don't want to wake up.
Drew
Don't
Game's
worry
the only one get away with listening to that song.
You're wrong. That should be the national anthem.
God, no.
Everything is fucked.
Well-
Everybody sucks.
Well, well,
I
Corporate
just want to
Shane.
justify ripping someone's head
Corporate
off.
Shane agrees.
Corporate shame.
my thoughts. Corporate TY agrees.
Unemployed Jake agrees.
Half-employed JD agrees.
Yay.
Half employed.
More employed than I
Unanimous.
would like to be. Will also agrees.
So it's a unanimous decision. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, let's go,
I mean,
Fred Durst.
If Cloud Daddy's allowed in there, everybody else needs to be allowed too.
Listen,
Yeah, Ground Daddy should be allowed.
Listen.
That's my main thing. Is like everyone's whole. The only like argument anyone has against any of that is like, oh, it's the devil. It's against my religion. Okay, but what about other religions? Because the whole point of the Church of Satanism is pointing out the flaws in your own thing. Satan is literally just a prop.
Well, if you ever look into what like a black mass is for the Satanic Church, it's literally just
It's
a
that little
parody of
spinning kick thing
Catholicism.
that he does, right?
No.
I'll tell you though,
Yeah, it is.
Paid.
Michael
one thing
Cole
I want
said
to
so.
do is go to Salem.
Which up?
Mass?
Yeah, where the witches.
Go off season if you're gonna go. Don't go in October.
Yeah, do not. It's a bunch of white girls. That's all you'll
Oh,
see.
my favorite. So I gotta go.
No, don't do it.
So horrible.
No, it's the white girls
trying
that
to-
listen to true crime podcasts.
Yeah. Like Katie's been
Fuck.
before, and she said if you go during like October, like it's wall to wall people, and you won't get anything done. Go in like the spring, because not only is the foliage a lot nicer, because it's springtime and not everything's fucking dead. There's literally no one there. No one gives a fuck, so you can go do all the shit you want to do.
Or let's go to South Pittsburgh and let's make the documentary that I've been pitching to Jenkins for years about the ghost kangaroo over there.
We are not doing that.
I'm not going to Pittsburgh for any reason.
I've
Sounds...
heard this pitch 1,000 times. I'm good.
No, not Pittsburgh. South Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
I know. I've heard this pitch before.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
also
you've
not going
heard
to
the
South
pitch.
I'm also not going to Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
You were the first person to hear the pitch.
I have, bro.
You don't think a ghost kangaroo that sets people's
No.
coats on fire is not exhilarating?
No, listen.
Can't say that I am.
You can put this on. I don't know if you should put this, but this is a great idea. We should do that as one of the episodes, like we fucking write out. Richard Jenkins and Will convince us to go to do the ghost hunting thing.
Yeah, but I actually want to do that.
No, but I think we can do this for an episode. It'd be fucking hilarious.
We'd have to get JD all the way down from fucking wherever the fuck Carolina he's in.
No, we don't. He's going to be Zordon, or whatever his name was.
I like that. I'm going to be Max Headroom.
Yeah, you're going to be... There you go. And then we're all the Power Rangers. And we're going to catch the ghost kangaroo for you. And then when he gets really big, you make us really big so I can beat the shit out of this kangaroo.
I've always wanted to box a kangaroo.
Oh,
You'd
any
lose.
one of us individually would lose in a heartbeat, but I am confident in a Voltron of us to square up with this ghost kangaroo because...
With our
here's the
powers
thing.
combined.
Exactly. Sure, the kangaroo's got fire magic powers, but you know what it doesn't have?
The power of friendship.
Muscle density, because I'm sorry, honey, you've been dead for a minute. That atrophy's bound to set in.
Well, you'd still win with the power of friendship.
Just you fucking wait till the five of us as one ankle pick your nerd ass. You heard it here, folks. The entire
you.
podcast agrees we can all ankle pick a kangaroo.
At the same time. It
So
doesn't come
moving
out
on
yet.
to our next segment. Cut that. It's almost Christmas time, y'all.
Not
I
when
mean,
this
it's
airs.
December. It's technically Christmas time all month.
Yeah,
And
Christmas
when this-
time is a 24-hour time span. Y'all
Oh, when
fucking
this, by the time
simpletons.
this airs, it'll be after New Year's.
So on to our next segment. New Year's resolutions. I don't know about y'all, but my New Year's resolution was to spit on like at least one old person a month for saying some out-of-pocket shit. How about y'all?
My New Year's resolution is just to spit in your mouth.
Gross.
This has gotten oddly sexual.
No, you're just a pervert. JD was trying to check if I was dehydrated based off the coloration of my tongue. Get your
That's
mind
right.
out of the fucking gutter, yake.
Hmm,
You are super spicy today.
Should have seen him last night.
Was there like a bar show or some shit?
No.
No, he was
better.
just an ego, but he was a little elevated and he was a little spicy.
Oh, I felt more elevated than Will for some reason.
You were definitely more elevated than I.
So
I felt like I was in the groove last night.
You were feeling like an 09 No, because I forgot he was a child. You were feeling like a 2016 Will Ospreay entrance. You were so elevated.
So, William, did everyone try to brother you last night?
Thank God, no, but only because I felt like I was exuding "do not talk to me" energy, which, I mean, granted, did not stop people.
Well, I mean, especially after you had your fucking crisis at one point.
Yeah,
if you
but
fucking
only like
care.
3 people noticed that.
I only noticed because you fucking told me.
Yeah, no, that shit was weird.
Like Will had like an almost out of body experience midway through Ego Pro last night. It was
It all in the span of under 5 minutes. In the middle of the Who Raw before show speech, towards the tail end, my body just literally started shutting down. And then he stops fucking talking finally. And then I go outside, and then like immediately as soon as the cold air hit me, I have motor functions again. And it was in a 0 to 100 back to 0 that like I literally could not even form words because I was trying to tell Bibbins like something's not right, brother.
Did you
And
pinpoint what happened?
all I could make out was just like, I don't know. And then he just looked at me and he said something along the lines of like, me neither, brother. And then just looked back at Barry.
Were you able to pinpoint what the cause of the issue was?
No.
Hmm.
So I have a couple guesses,
Mm-hmm.
but
Ketamine.
no, I don't go that hard.
But,
But
Mans goes
but
hard, but
even
you don't
then,
go that
throughout the remainder of the night, I started trying to troubleshoot them. And the one main thing that I thought it could have been, I tried recreating the situation to see if it would do it again, and it did not. So I don't know.
once in a lifetime.
So if I randomly die,
Well, I guess it's time for life lessons with Shane Daniels.
Damn. That was
don't do
deep.
ketamine.
neither
Kinda goes
do
into
I.
Today's life lesson, if you're tired and need to stay awake, just think of the uncertainty of your future, so the anxiety gives you a panic attack and you won't be able to sleep.
What the fuck?
That's like every night for me.
Jesus
I was-
Christ.
Yeah, I was about to say that's something that we all probably already know.
I'm a millennial. That's just life.
Yeah. But I felt like it needed to be out there.
Having an existential crisis before bed? That's not advice, dude. That's just everybody's existence.
What a sad fucking world, huh?
That's not advice, though. That's just like, hey, just fucking do.
My advice is if the grass is greener on the other side,
Pesticides.
no, just arson.
All right. Well,
That tracks.
Happy New Year's, everyone. We'll be back in your feeds next week. And after last week's Territory Wars, we got another one coming up because the season finale wasn't really a series finale. We still got a lot more to go. We'll be back in your feeds next week. Until then, Jake, what do they need to do?
Money. Bring it.
RoboCop Rogue City.